Hey, what's going on, Pisces? Welcome to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for stopping by today. So guys, I'm getting ready for your April mid-month reading, and I'm going to use the Starman tarot card deck, and I'm going to use the StarGuide tarot card spread for that. So I think this is a really cool combination. The StarGuide, it really pulls in your guides to be able to read the energy available for your zodiac sign for the month of April, well, mid-month anyway. So let's see what's going on for you guys, and definitely let me know what you think of the reading down below in the comments, and take a second to subscribe to the channel if you're not a current subscriber, so that I can help you on your journey through tarot, right? So I'm here to serve you guys. So anyway, I'm going to shuffle a couple more times, and returning viewers, you probably know that I like to get right in. So new people, I don't mess around. I get right to the point, as they say in, I think it's England, they say they cut through the waffle to get right to the point. So we're going to look at your present situation and any cause of conflict that you might be having and how you can possibly resolve that. So okay, actually, I think this is the card here, and I'm gonna pull it to the side because I'm being guided to flip to the bottom of the deck. And your present situation, what we have here, this is really wild, you guys. I don't usually pull a card from the bottom of the deck, and I just did the Aquarius read, and their present situation, it came up with the Queen of Swords also. So, you know, sometimes there's one card that will repeat its way through zodiac signs and their readings. So I think this is really fascinating. You know, the Queen of Swords, she's very powerful and protective energy, but I'm totally seeing a different energy than what I got for Aquarius. So let's not even think about them anymore. You guys, I'm really seeing where there's somebody in your family that might need a little bit of your attention, or they might need rescuing. If you're getting some sort of intuitive flashes that somebody is not speaking up the way that they should be, you know, if they're having a hard time financially, if they're having a hard time connecting with somebody else in the family, or, you know, maybe school sucks right now, or, you know, there's something going on here. So you need to bring sort of that Queen of Swords protective energy to somebody in your circle, and I'm seeing it somebody in your family. And if you don't have a family, I know there's a lot of people out there that are solo. You know, who do you consider your family? Is there somebody you're close to on social media? So let's pull this other card that I pulled, and it's saying the cause of conflict. I'm seeing that somebody's putting through a false energy with the 10 of Cups. So this could be throwing you off a little bit. I think what you're seeing and what you're feeling intuitively, there's a disconnect, and I do believe that you're aware of it. It's throwing you off a little bit. You know, it's kind of like when a dog does the head tilt and they're like, well, I don't know about that, you know. So I'm seeing that you're seeing something, and it's time for you to get to the bottom of it. And, you know, it could be, you know, if you're a parent, it could be one of your kids. You know how people, they just don't want to be a burden, or they don't want to look stupid, or whatever their reason is. And we've all been there, where you just well, I don't want to talk about it, but it's time to talk about it. And you can go approach somebody and help them out, because I'm seeing there's a real display going on that doesn't really necessarily match the actual situation. So let's see changes needed in order to face that challenge. So we have the 5 of Swords here. So, you know, there's definitely something that's not being spoken of. So the 5 of Swords, whenever you see a 5, it's something is sort of missing, or it's bad timing. And the 5 of Swords, it's somebody's feeling really picked on. And this could also be you, you know, and maybe you're the one who have that false sense of bravado, and you're facing the world and you're everything's great. But then you really feel oh, man, I barely made it through that one. That day was a scorcher. Or, you know, why is my check so small this month? And, you know, something's going on here, you guys. So really have to drop the swords here, and drop the defenses, because it's not serving you or anyone else. And if you're sort of turning a blind eye to somebody else's predicament, like really look at why you're doing that, you know, because we all have our motivations. And is there a reason that you're not willing to help somebody right now or help yourself, but you'd rather keep up these defenses? It could feel like you're like sort of blending multiple occasions and like, well, this keeps happening and this keeps happening and this keeps happening. And so it seems like one really big monstrous problem, but it's really just a string of things that seem very similar. So it can be very overwhelming. And this could be what somebody else in your life is dealing with. So I'm seeing this as either you or somebody you're very close to. So let's look at what your strengths are here, guys. So we've got the Princess of Swords. So the princess, like she's got this really like Arabian Nights vibe, but you know, she's like ready to do battle. But there's somebody here too. Like these cards are haunted in a certain sense that there's sometimes shadows, and there's somebody here supporting you guys here. So this is a real strength for you. So if you're feeling like you need to sort of get into this pose, and just check her out, like the way that she's got this sword over her head and she's just ready, you know, she's ready to do battle. But there's somebody here that can sort of encourage you forward. You know, so you do have a spirit guide very close to you. You have your angel. I'm seeing like many of you have your guardian angel very, very close to you. So if you're feeling confused or overwhelmed and getting mixed signals from other people and you're not sure what to do next, like really just bring it down a little bit and listen to your guardian angel and like just ask for help. You can do it verbally, you can write it out, and you'll get some sort of significant message in return. And I don't know how you get your messages. Like I sometimes hear a whisper, or I will see a message basically like in my mind. It's kind of like a ticker tape. So really listen to that and know that you're not alone. You do have your spirit team is with you right now. So any other challenges here, you guys? So you've got the Nine of Cups. So you may feel like you have to put on like this false show for other people, you know, and everybody's wanting you to be happy. So it's up to you to be happy in your own right. And again, this could be somebody else that is like somebody very close to you. I think that's there's somebody in your life is like mirroring things back. And I think you're deflecting it, because looking at that is going to make you have to look at yourself, which can be very complicated. And the two of you are together right now on purpose, and it's so that you can see this in each other, even if it's just your reflection, you guys. You know, so there's either somebody physically around you that is having the same experience, and you're both kind of like falsely happy around each other, or you're tamping it down in front of your own self and putting on this, again, this really like, yay, everything's cool, but it doesn't feel like everything's cool. And it feels like you really just want to face the world and like charge, you know what I mean? And just like race into battle. So it's not helping you. But let's have a look at your outcome here. Amazing card. So you have the Star card. So you're able to really connect between your spirit team and yourself right now. This is a card of being so hopeful and being so open to resolution and being the connector between both worlds. So things can really flow through you right now as they probably never have done before. It's like you're an electromagnetic current right now, and this could really help out you and another person. So it's time for you to stop deflecting or rejecting signs that you're getting from somebody else and feeling, you might even feel like a really mild discomfort in front of that person, because it's like things are so similar and you're both in the same sort of headspace where you want to sort of turn away from it. But I think you could really, really work with this person so both of you could resolve your like mutual, I want to say the word issue, and I'm seeing that you guys could really form a strong friendship as a result of it. And you guys, I think you were really brought together for a reason. And again, this could be just meeting your own higher self, like to connect and form that strong bond, because it's going to be a long lasting partnership that is going to lead you like you're gonna be able to put something away and keep it packed because there's something bigger for you. Like I'm seeing something like really unfolding as a result of facing something that's very painful for you, which is why we're getting all these swords here. This is not a pretty card with the 5 of Swords. Like it's like being under attack and then, you know, really wanting to attack in return, but having like this false sense of like joviality is not helping anybody, and it's just going to keep you from healing and meeting this other person or yourself on the level where you need to meet them so you can take the next step on your karmic journey. So you have a real interesting one here, guys. So I hope you can really connect and move on and move up. Okay, guys, take care. Bye.